So, you want to be a success, a star. Well, twinkle, twinkle, little star, what do you need to do to raise the bar? Hello again, crew. This is the captain speaking from the bridge, Eli's dad. I'd like everybody's attention if you want to travel on the Starship ENTERPRISE. Pay close attention to the monitors near your station for Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. Okay, Eli, before you begin your journey, let's take a look at your preparation, your list. You know, Eli, it's always a good idea to model a mentor because someone that's achieved, and copy what they've done. What boxes do you need to check off to complete your journey, your Star Trek? Who better to examine than Mr. Chekov himself, and to examine how you compare to him? Pavel Andreevich Chekov, Mr. Chekov, was born in 2241 in Russia and is a young and naive ensign who first appears as the Enterprise's navigator. According to Gene Roddenberry, the creator, he is an extraordinarily capable young man, almost Spock's equal in some areas. He's also an honor graduate of the Space Academy. So Eli, how do you and he compare? Well, there are a few similarities and also some differences. First, you're young and naive. We're all young and naive. And you are an extraordinarily capable person. We're all capable. And judging from some of your past actions, you certainly attended the Space Academy. Differences? Well, you were not born in Russia, and you were born in the 21st century. The timing of your birth is irrelevant because success principles are timeless. But we do have to change your mode of transportation. Sorry, Mr. Chekov wannabe, no spaceship. Your mode of transportation is a car from the early 21st century. You can navigate that, right? Okay, Mr. Eli, Mr. Chekov, let's review the fundamentals so that we can check off the appropriate boxes from our list of necessities. We begin with the end. Always start a journey with the end in mind. What is your destination? Do you have a burning desire to reach it? Have you mapped out your route? Knowing that there will be detours and roadblocks, are you prepared to alter your original driving route to reach your destination? Is your GPS operational? Is your schedule effective and efficient? Do you have the necessary tools to help you overcome a temporary breakdown? Have you discarded excess baggage, dead weight, that saps the engine's power to overcome obstacles? Do you have supportive passengers to give you direction while you're driving? Did you assign these passengers specific responsibilities to help you advance to your ultimate destination? Did you bring a cooler to supply yourself with nourishment along the way to minimize stoppages and maximize forward momentum? Okay, first, what is your destination? Do you have a clear, concise picture to visualize, smell, taste, hear, and feel? Do you see yourself already at your destination? It's essential that you feel as though you're already there. This frequency of achievement is essential to transmit and receive your desire. Be sure to set the radio dial correctly because you won't hear your favorite song unless you are properly tuned in. The universal mind, your personal disc jockey, takes requests. The payola is your belief. Do you have a burning desire? To enlist the aid of the universal partner, you must make your ultimate destination your singular purpose. Two contrasting rules of the road apply here. First, the law of attraction. That is, like attracts like. Your thoughts are things. One of your favorite songs is Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. You can't help but send out those good vibrations if you have a burning desire for your outcome and have already achieved your desired outcome in your own mind through self-talk, personal brainwashing. This is the premium fuel that your tank needs to function at peak performance levels. Conversely, there is the law of distraction. The universal mind is anxious to advance the progress of mankind, but unfortunately, Most people are juggling so many balls in the air at once that they continually drop one after another after another. It's much easier to juggle one ball. More than one focus sends multiple frequencies to the universal terminal. This generates unwanted static. Just as the ignition switch starts your car's motor by issuing a strong jolt of electricity to a specific terminal, your burning desire and vibrational frequency of achievement enlist the ultimate partner to join you through the terminal of your subconscious mind. Juggling one ball generates a crisp, clear connection, cause and effect. In addition to distracting activities obstructing your singleness of purpose, there can also be distracting people that inhibit your progress. Now, just as snowflakes greatly reduce traction, surrounding yourself with flaky associates can be a negative game changer as well. Remember to bring your chains to overcome the flakes that build up and try to reduce your traction and momentum. Remember that no two flakes look the same, but they can have a negative, paralyzing, cumulative effect. Now, when you check your spark plugs each morning, also known as your quiet thinking time, you ensure that your wiring and connection to the engine are unencumbered and provide you with maximum thrust. Getting started and establishing momentum are paramount to any journey. A red light doesn't stop you from reaching your destination. It merely places you in idle mode until the light turns green. You will, of course, be ready when the light turns green because you're going to keep your motor running. Clearly, your preparation to make sure that all of the moving parts are operational is a key element in the efficiency of your mileage. For long trips, you want to avoid stop and go driving. The electronic toll device allows you to eliminate unwanted toll stoppages and allows you to maintain momentum by driving in blocks of time. Stopping and starting is distracting and counterproductive. Now, the Chinese tell us that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You must have a starting line to begin, and you must begin. In other words, you must turn the key and start. Have you mapped out your tentative plan? Now, I say tentative because there will certainly be road construction or a bridge will be inoperative and under repair. This demonstrates the importance of flexibility to alter the original plan as needed. That is, changing your paradigm. Your GPS will give you a new route to reach your destination. The universal mind, your partner, will give you both positive and negative feedback to allow you to overcome obstacles on your journey. Use the positive feedback to accelerate, and the negative feedback as positive redirection. This positive redirection will provide you with a new starting line that is closer to the finish line than your previous starting line. Each new starting line is progress. Now, be sure to put fresh batteries into your GPS device by reviewing the final destination daily in your mind's eye. Repetition breeds retention, which breeds results. Be sure that the windshield is clean and unimpeded by distracting dirt, dust, or grime so that you have a clear and expansive view where you are driving. Be sure that your windshield wipers are in working order to remove minor obstacles from obstructing your vision. So you don't get fogged up, check the defroster. Ensure that you can always look forward. Keep in mind that your rear view mirror is tiny when you compare it with the size of your windshield. This is to ensure that your focus is moving forward and that you look ahead and not where you have already been. Looking backward makes driving forward virtually impossible. Be sure that your headlights are working properly for night driving. Sometimes you can only see about 200 feet in front of you. Well, each 200 feet is a small journey. Your faith allows you to make progress. through the darkness a little bit at a time. Keep your eyes on the little white lines provided for you. You may prefer to travel at night because there's less traffic when you're advancing through congested cities. Avoid rush hour traffic whenever possible to accelerate your progress. The road less traveled is frequently the most expedient one. But be wary, however, that shortcuts frequently have unexpected potholes that make using them neither effective nor efficient. Prudently prepare the contents of your trunk. Is your spare tire inflated to the proper level? Riding on deflated tires will slow you down, just as riding with deflated people removes growth oxygen from your internal system. Make sure everything is pumped up, but not overinflated. Be sure the jack, motivation material, is operational to provide the lift you need in the event of a blowout. Now, did you pack an emergency kit? You can't let little cuts or bruises deter your journey. Have the proper ointment available to keep you on track so that your system won't be poisoned by scrapes or slashes others may attempt to inflict. Well, Eli, Mr. Chekov, that's the list to make sure that you may travel where typically only 1 out of 20 have traveled before. Remember always that the key to success for any journey is to get started physically. Eli, I don't ever want to hear you say, "Captain, I can't get the engine started." And make sure that you always energize. Now, next time we get together, our mode of transportation will be a tractor as we examine fields and yields. Please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss that. Do tell your friends if you think this video will help them. Don't forget to review the description box. Those that make progress do so by asking themselves the right questions. I've included some interrogatories that you should own. So review the description box, please. Our thought for the day: pride is concerned with who is right. Humility is concerned with what is right. And because we never end a meeting on a philosophical note, get out there and charge. I'm Eli's dad.